Yeah, first of all, Corey Allen to my left and Kane Williams to my right. Proud of these guys, proud of the group. Um, you know, uh, we wrote on the board before the game medal, and we put the dictionary definition up there. We talk about it all year, that was something that we wanted to develop over the course of the year, a level of medal, based on all the things we've experienced the last 2 years. And the last two nights were examples of us needing to have that quality. And I thought we showed it tonight against a really good team. We gave up too many threes. If you'd told me before the game they were going to make 13 threes, I wouldn't have expected the outcome that we had. But because we have a level of mettle, we were able to overcome that. They're a really good team. We've had some great battles with them. So we feel good about the win, and we're excited about the opportunity to play for a championship tomorrow.
Thank you, Coach. Questions in the room right here?
Well, you know, it's been a long time coming. I mean, we've been a good offensive team. Mike Holmes didn't think we would make any shots, but I've been saying at some point we are going to make some shots, and I don't expect this to be the last time we do. So, but good shooters taking good shots. We haven't been making them for whatever reason, but it really has been a great response by these guys to put their effort and focus in the defense, and that's how we've been winning. So tonight we made some shots on top of that, and we needed to because we gave up 13 threes.
Here in the front.
When did you know you were locked in tonight?
From the beginning of the game, locker room. We talk the whole. My bad, kind of froze up. But it's just the beginning of the game. I was locked in, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Right here.
I think the leadership of these guys, the upperclassmen, you know, I said to these guys at halftime, you know, for going on 3 years now, when you get in these tense situations and you start looking in people's eyes in those timeouts, you see different things from time to time. And I like what I'm seeing right now this time of year. And so we have an understanding that there's no blowouts in these games. There might be some you see on TV, but we don't expect that in this league. We expect the games to be like they've been all season, and even more intense now. So we have to embrace that that's the way the games are going to go. And I think our guys understand that.
I just try to play the passing lanes and try to read the the offensive player's eyes. If I see him looking and he's being lazy with it, I'm gonna jump the passing lane every time. But it's really about patience and just gambling at the right time, honestly.
He one of our like close friends, kinda. So it's always love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt. It was a bad play. It was really like a bad injury. I seen it close. It's respect at the end of the day.
For me, I've been playing Justin Forrest since literally second grade. We've been going at it every year. AAU, middle school, all of that. We've been playing each other. So, I mean, we're good friends. And we grew up together basically on the court. So I've seen him mature as a player and he's seen me mature as a player. So it's all respect. And I just had to make sure he was all right. Told him I'm praying for him. Hope he gets better soon.
Right here.
Well, it'll be our third time playing them. Obviously, the adage about it being hard to beat a team 3 times, I don't necessarily buy into that. I think in this league, it's hard to beat anybody anytime. So every game's hard to win. So tomorrow is no different. Doesn't matter how many times you play them. It's going to be a hard game, and we expect that, and we're okay with that. They got size up front, phenomenal talent on the front line. They got young guards that have grown up quickly, and they really have matured and got them into a place where they have a chance to win a championship. They've got depth. They've got a veteran coach who I got a lot of respect for, and communicated a lot through the last couple of years through the league meetings and such. And so we know we got our hands full, and we'll be prepared.
Right here.
This one's for Coach. You mentioned the hot shooting that that from beyond the arc, but when they were trying to push it inside, it seemed like you had a good defense. You know, they were letting them do what they wanted when they were trying to drive.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is the threes. I mean, the phrase we use a lot is to be on edge, to remain on edge. And we had some lapses in that regard and gave up some threes. And Ellie and Jalen did a good job protecting the rim, which is great. But they rely on 3-point shooting. And so you have to take away what makes them good. And we didn't do a great job of that. And we survived it, which is great. And then we're going to play a different animal tomorrow. And we have to try our best not to allow them to do what makes them good. We gave up, there was a stretch where we were defending them pretty well, and we gave up 3 consecutive offensive rebounds, and they scored. Well, tomorrow we play one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league. So we can't allow teams to do the things that make them good.
We'll go to Zoom for a media question. This one's for Coach. Could you comment on Corey's all-around game, the 3-pointers early, the free throws late, and the assists?
Yeah, I think the great stat too is the 0 turnovers. I've been trying to say to Corey, because he's wired to score. He's a great scorer, man. He's always been. And at this point in his career, I want him to embrace being a more complete player, so that when the ball's not going in, and I thought last night he didn't score as much, but he had an effect on the game, his presence, his leadership, his defense. And then tonight the lid came off, and I don't expect it to go back on, but if it doesn't, I still know he can contribute, and he knows that. And I think it's important at this time of year. You got to find ways to win, and it doesn't always go the way you want it to go. And I just love the growth from him right now. It's important.